What is up, guys? Akasan with the Fire Nation here, and I got myself a Kindle Fire because of I love Avatar and I love the Fire Nation, and it goes no, I don't I don't know. I got two Kindle Fires. I was thinking about just getting something for reading comics, and thought about an iPad, but I think I'm kind of done with Mac. Something happened with my iPhone, and I was just like, you know what, I'm paying way too much money for Mac and backing up my phone and all that on the, it's just too annoying. So shifting over. Anyways, for the price of like one iPad mini, I was able to get two Kindle Fires. I was like, let me just get that. I just want to read it for comics, watch some movies, and that's pretty much it, man. Like, that's a whole nother argument, a whole nother debate here. Let me go ahead and I have an iPad too, but I was just like, you know, price-wise, what I do. Regardless, let's go ahead and get into the Boiling Rock Part 2. This is Zuko, Team Zuko, and Team Sokka and Zuko teaming up to escape out of Alcatraz or so. That voice of that warden though did not match up, but regardless, let's go ahead and make this happen, Captain. Make it happen. There we go. I turned off the headset. Thank God, because that was really bothering me. Let's go ahead and get into it. Your latest episode, and if you want the full reaction, check out Patreon. Let's get into the latest episode of Avatar right now, though. Let's break. Okay, so the actual episode itself was like kind of reminded me of just, it was a very kids prison type story, whatever, you know, basic. I don't want to say Disney, but I don't know, maybe I watched one too many prison dramas or something like that. But it was okay. It was okay, that part of it. But what I wanted to say was what weren't they on like a warship? Like, didn't they have enough ammunition? Didn't they have enough ammunition on that thing to like take out like that squad? Like, they could have just dove in and right? Like, everybody would have scrambled, and then they could have dropped down a rope to save those two, or something like that. It didn't look like the volcano area, that place had many weapons for incoming, like, artillery or whatever. But, oh! Never mind. I just answered the question, because the same problem they had in the first episode with the blimp, like, that, I think that was the same type of balloon, right? A hot air balloon. So there would have been too much hot air; they would have just sunk down. So that sucks, man. That really sucks for them. But it's interesting to see that Trapeze Circus Girl also decided to flip up. I can understand why May sort of did it, because May has seen Zuko be conflicted, be confused the entire time. I still don't, it doesn't seem like that much in her character actually to do that, like to actually help him. But I guess she really does love him the most. My opinion, I feel, I mean, they could have done it a different way. Like I was saying, they could have just kidnapped May, and that would have been that, right? They could have kidnapped May. The warden wouldn't have cut the line because of their family and such. Zula would have gone to... They could have still kind of done a turn like that. I mean, I'm just saying, in other sort of situations, maybe it would have done would have gone a different way or whatever. And then you could have still gotten May, and Trapeze Girl probably would have been the one that really turned full-fledged when it really came down to it. But I don't know about Azula. Like, I don't know what's up with someone's Azula. I think they're being a little too lenient on Azula's powers. Going out like Iron Man and shit. Like, I'm really trying to think about that. Like, I guess in some sense you could master fire enough to create like a jet fuel cannon. I suppose, I guess in some sense that's how it works, just like a firecracker or a rocket, you know, like a rocket. Like, if there's enough heat, I just can't imagine unless she converted the steam around her as well to like, I'm like, come on now. Somebody on Patreon explained that to me immediately, like, I guess the science behind that. Like, and then at first, okay, I was like, okay, she's got the handcuffs, but I thought she was using the handcuffs to make like a condensed amount of pressure, but then she just used it to slide around and she can just, yeah, I don't know about that one, man. They make an Azula a little too, I don't know about that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it all. Thank you so much for your time today. If you want the full reaction, make sure you check out Patreon, and I am going to see if I have time to do at least one episode of My Hero Academia, and I'll move on back to God of War. Alright, take care of yourselves guys, and I'm out. Peace.